All right. So there's been a bit of an update. Well, I've got all the assets I need to continue this, so that's what I'm gonna do, even if it's just 2 more characters. This is Moses. He has gotten a few changes, but all for the better. His shoulder tackle is gone, but it is his guard breaker and follow-up to one of his counters. All of his moves have been given a bit of a rework, and he's kind of somewhat like his brother, but he's a little slower. I mean, you know, old age and all, but he's also a lot stronger. Case in point.
It was only a matter of time. No turning back.
Well, that was a confirm. Okay, so someone's a little upset about last round. I get it. So the EX one has a lot more range than the regular light kick and the hard kick one. The light kick one can be comboed into, but I mean, you kind of have better options. Moses is a character that you kind of actually need to go the regular route of doing combos with. Whereas some characters can combo into specials and then do some stuff. That's not quite Moses. But the trade-off of that is you have a character who's very strong. I haven't even mentioned his command grab, which has the most range in this entire game. If I get to do it. Alright, his Desperation got a rework. I think it's pretty dope. I thought I blocked that. Apparently I did not. Also, his anti-air grab, as you saw, it's still very good. You also can do that. Like, the hitbox on his super is surprisingly decent. So that's what his command grab looks like, the EX one anyway. Moses' range is something that you cannot take lightly, because it seems like he can get you from places where you think you're normally safe. And that is entirely, that's entirely the point of his design. I mean, the guy used to be a boss after all, so he's got a lot of things he has to make up for. In his time away, you got people like Kane Kelly, who's trying to be a boss. Now you got Monolith trying to take the place of the boss. Moses is gonna take that lightly. That was full damage. That's how much I cared about that.
Keep your words soft and sweet. You may have to eat them later.
Oh, forgot about that. So Moses does a considerable amount of damage, and that was after I nerfed it. He used to do a lot more than that, but I was like, you know what? I don't think he needs to do that much damage. For example, that, he can do that. Cool. And his health is pretty up there too. Like the health was nerfed a little as well, but even still, he's a very formidable opponent.
This couldn't possibly.
We're ready.
Get ready. Fight.
All right, I can't let her get started on her bullshit, or this happens. Okay. Well, it almost worked. On a stage like this, her gimmick can be a little harder to deal with than you'd expect. I have to just focus on, you know, this fight because things can go south very quickly.
It's time.
So Moses level 2, he has two versions of it. One that's a counter, and the other one you can like hold the button down and he'll like run at them before he does it. It's pretty fucking impactful, and it hits like a truck, as most level 2 should. Oof. Ellie is a skinny, nimble person who you can't take lightly. Because she can do stuff like that. So that's his level 2. As you can see. Oh. Well, it almost helped me turn the tide. Would have been really dope if it did. I was gonna talk a lot of shit. But I kinda got my ass handed to me. So you know you can't really talk shit if you get cooked. As they say. I forgot she can do that. That's a very specific combo. And honestly, it's one of the most optimal things she can do. Oh, nice fake out. Making way too many mistakes for a character like her. So the amount of mix-up she's able to do is also a thing you have to be very careful for. But I can also do that. Oh no. That's a grab.
It's just business.
I had just enough to do that. She doesn't have a lot of health. That's what happened there. So you want to be careful about that whole thing. Ah, castle. So now it's a matter of who has the better command grabs. The answer is me. It's always me. This is like my favorite thing to do with him. Because it's so slow, but it will grab you. If you try to press a button to challenge it. Whoa, nice. Whoops. His command grabs are faster than mine, it's worth noting. He did not go low. Didn't go low there either. I would like to show you his low counter, but that implies that he's going to play nice. We take those. I want him to go low when I'm ready for it, just so I can show you how dope his ground counter is, because it's really cool. And then he does it. That's probably one of my other favorite combos in this game. Does a decent amount of damage. Uses 3 bars there.
Possibly end well.
I don't know what that means. Right, I should probably be using these other moves more. But not in the corner. Cool. That was close. Bad things could have happened if I let that happen. Wolf.
It's just business.
I don't know how much this is gonna. Ooh, good enough. Good enough amount. That's what it did. Almost. Well, if I didn't get hit, it would have been good enough. Okay. Didn't work that time either. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's not reliable. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But it's definitely not winning. There we go.
It's time to collect. This couldn't possibly end.
So this matchup is pretty standard, like most fights against Dark Nation. Don't get too offensive. Don't drop anything. Well, like I said, don't get too offensive.
It was only
No turning back. Fight!
idiot.
Okay.
Idiot. This deal just fell through. This couldn't possibly.
Behold their monolith. Get ready. Fight!
This matchup is not good for the Monolith at all.
Idiot.
Because of the fact that I can pretty much stop him from doing anything at any time if I so choose. Like, his tombstone is usually a problem for most characters, not Moses.
Idiot.
Like, I can't stress how bad this matchup is for Monolith. Like, I'm cutting through him like butter. That being said, it's not impossible. So bad things can still happen if I'm not careful. Case in point.
It's just business.
Like, you know, I still have to, you know, try. It's not like I can just do this for free, 99.
Idiot.
But, you know,
This deal just fell.
that's Moses. Dude's pretty strong. Anti-air grabs, command grabs, lots of defensive options, and plenty of rushdown if you just use the standard tool set everyone has. I think he gets the most out of it, to be quite honest. But next time we'll talk about Frey, his secretary, who's also gotten quite a boost in her moveset. I actually had the most, probably, well, not the most. I had a lot of fun redoing her moveset and optimizing her a bit. You'll see next time.